Hi everybody. I keep forgetting all my controls here. um okay. Jason's back. This is Jason back again. Um so hope you're all well. Hope you're all we've only got a few people watching. So let's do a little warm up song and we can get into the requests then. Let me find one that I think will go down okay. Okay. Do you know what? Let's do this one for fun. Because this one's gone down well the last few sessions. It's a nice one to start off on. Hi, guys. Yeah. A mouse lived in a windmill in old Amsterdam. A windmill with a mouse in, and he wasn't grousing. He sang every morning, how lucky I am, living in a windmill in old Amsterdam. I saw a mouse where there on the stairs, right there, a little mouse with clogs on. Well, I declare, going clip, clippity, clop on the stair. Oh yeah. This mousey got lonesome and took him a wife. A windmill with mice in it's hardly surprising. She sang every morning, how lucky I am, living in a windmill in old Amsterdam. I saw a mouse where there on the stairs, right there, a little mouse with clogs on. Well, I declare, going clip, clippity, clop on the stair. Oh yeah. First they had triplets and then they had twins. A windmill with twins in and triplets and twins. And she sang every morning, how lucky we are, living in a windmill in Amsterdam, yeah. I saw a mouse where there on the stairs, right there, a little mouse with clogs on. Well, I declare, going clip, clippity, clop on the stairs. Oh yeah. The daughters got married and so did the sons. The windmills had christenings when no one was listening. They sang every morning, how lucky we are, living in a windmill in old Amsterdam. I saw a mouse where there on the stairs, right there, a little mouse with clogs on. Well, I declare, going clip, clippity, clop on the stair. Oh yeah. The mouse lived in a windmill and so snug and so nice. There's nobody there but a whole lot of mice. Oh yeah. All right. So okay, hi guys, how's it going? I think Glenn is watching. Glenn, don't worry about that. That was just I edited the stream before it went up, so it's uploading differently. So that the live stream video uh went up a different way because I edited it. Does that make sense? If that's what you're talking about, you're talking about um the improvisation stream. Okay. We have been blessedly free of very many technical problems. So anyway, how's it going, everybody? Hi Dara, hi Kate, hi Mikey, hi Mary, hi Anna, hi Sean and Terry and Bernie and Jess is probably there. So there we go. And Sienna. Okay. And I think Magella might be watching too. And Magella asked for an Elvis song. So the first one I have, any Elvis song, she said. So I'm going to pick this one because this was the first one on my list. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. And I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. I'll keep you satisfied. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. 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 Okay, need to plug this iPad in before the battery goes on me. That would be unfortunate. Okay. So Glenn, hi Stephen, how's it going? I hope you like that Magella. Okay. Now we have a we have a surprise coming at 10 past. So I just want to make a note of some things. There were some requests during the last session, the improvisation session, and I closed down the stream. Excuse me. Before I took them down properly. So I know Stephen wanted the night visiting song, so we can definitely do that. But I've forgotten what the other ones were. I think Sean may have been asking for something. You may have suggested something. So if you wouldn't mind typing those out again, that would be great. Glenn, had you asked for something? I forget. I'm really sorry. But it's Friday. Horizontal Friday. So excuse me. Where did I put my drink of water? I think I left it out in the kitchen. Anyway. Hi, Quiva. Oh, yes. Oh, Over the Rainbow for Quiva. Absolutely. Great one. Okay. But it is... Okay. So Mary's still having trouble. She's been on other times and had no problem, Glenn. Okay, I don't know. I'm stalling a little bit. Excuse me. And I have some new songs and requests that I was working on. That we'll dig out as well. This is getting a little tense. We're waiting on a phone call. Okay. That's right. And that's right. Sun will come out tomorrow. Thank you, Sean. Okay. Let's do the night visiting song. Okay, so Jess, after this song, we'll I must away now. I can no longer tarry. This morning's tempest I have to cross. I must be guided without a stumble into the arms I love the most. And when she came to his true love's dwelling, he lay down gently upon the stone, and through her window he whispered lowly, is my true lover within at home? Wake up, love, it is thine own true lover. Wake up, love, and let me in, for I am tired, love, and oh so weary, and more than near drenched to the skin. She's raised her up from her down soft pillow. She's raised her up and she's let him in, and they were locked in each other's arms until that long night was past and gone. And when that long night was past and over, and when the dark clouds began to grow, he's taken her hand, they kissed and parted, saddled up and away to go. I must away now, I can no longer tarry. This morning's tempest I have to cross. I must be guided without a stumble to the arms I love the most, into the arms I love the most. Okay. Thanks, Mikey. I'm glad you liked that one. And Stephen, I hope you liked that one. That one was for you. Okay, Jess, do you want to try again? I know you had to go there while I was singing. Um, let's try it. Let's try ringing back. Okay. See, I understand now, Glenn. Sorry, I got you wrong there. Okay. So, okay. So this was the surprise. Okay. So do you want to say hi, Jess?
Okay. Hi.
Okay. So this was the surprise.
Sing you a song. Can you hear me? Hi.
So this is this. Okay, so we just had a slight technical problem there. So Jess, do you want to start again? Do you want to say hi to everyone?
Hi.
And what's the surprise going to be?
So Jess, do you want to start again?
we've still okay. We've we've still got that.
For now.
Okay.
So everyone, I'm going to sing you a song. And I'm going to sing you Summertime, okay?
Very good. And sorry about all the mess up. That was my fault. Okay. So Jess. Okay. Whenever you're ready, Jess.
Okay, well, this is not really working. I won't. Okay, some what? Summertime, and you're living it easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. You and you're living it easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's lit, and your mama's good looking. So, little baby, don't you cry. Warrigies, warrigs, I'm gonna rise up singing. Singing. Rise up singing. I take to the sky. Wanna give more for us, little. Your daddy is lit, and your mama's good looking. So us, little baby, don't you cry.
Okay. All right. No, you did great. Bye, Jess. Okay. So Jess says Jess says hi to everyone. She misses you all. Um, we had a little bit of feedback. Remember the old days of Jerry Ryan? Turn down your radio. But it sounded great, Jess. Thank you. And we might try something like that again. when we sort out the technical issues. But anyway, going down well here, Jess. Everyone's saying well done. Everyone's delighted to hear you. And yeah, I think that was a worthy experiment, wasn't it, guys? So everyone says you were fantastic, Jess. Nice work. Okay. So Anna and Richard and Carmel and Quiva and Sarah and Bernadette and Marion and Glenn and Mikey and Anna and Kieran and everybody else says that was fantastic, and Yvonne as well. Fantastic. Okay, so there we go. Feedback Friday. Okay. So Mikey, you asked for this one. Oh, that's wrong key. I don't know you, but I want you all the more for that. Words fall through me and always fool me, and I can't react. I made a mistake there. I need to transpose this. All right, guys. And react. There we go. Games that amount to more than they're meant will play themselves out. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. So raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You'll make it now. Falling slowly, eyes that know me, and I can't go back. Moods that take me and erase me, and I'm painted black. You have suffered enough and warred with yourself. It's time that you won. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You'll make it now. Falling slowly, sing your melody. I'll sing along. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You'll make it now. Okay. Yeah, I have to say, Jess, still more praise coming in for that performance. I have to say that was all Jess's idea. that was her idea. She rang me with that idea a few days ago. We tried it out, and it seemed to work quite well. Yeah. And Sean, yeah, it's all about collaborating. It's. You should read my thesis. um. So there we go. Okay, Anne Marie, I'll do when you say nothing at all. I have a few more to get through first, but I'll be doing that for sure for you. I remember you asking for it yesterday. Okay, so let's do Annie. The sun will come out tomorrow for Sienna and all there. Should be interesting. I know this is a bit of a belter, and so we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can do this. And then we'll do Somewhere Over the Rainbow. These songs would go together quite well, wouldn't they, Quivo? What do you think? Okay. And this would go with your song as well, Jess. We have songs about the sun and rainbows and things like that. It's great. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck in a day that's grey and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun'll come out tomorrow, so you got to hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow, you're only a day away. The sun'll come out tomorrow, bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's grey and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun'll come out tomorrow. I gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow, you're only a day away. All right. Now, just just saw your message there, Glenn. No, she's busy, I'm afraid. Okay. Thanks, Bernadette. You might tell Jess it sounded great, and we'll try it again. We'll work out the feedback thing, but other than that, I think it was a great idea. Okay. Hi everybody. Hi, Erin. Now, so that reminds me. So I'm going to be typing out the titles for Erin today because those subtitles just aren't working. So Quiva, let's do a song for you. Here we go. Okay. I typed it wrong. Okay. And what did you ask for, Kira? Something from Westlife. Excellent. Anne-Marie will be happy with that. Okay. Will I do the upbeat version? I've started anyway. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, and way above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Okay. Thanks, Richard. Glad you like that one. Quiva has excellent taste in music, I have to say. Okay, I'm tearing through them because I'm getting the feeling we're going to get a lot of requests today. So I want to get stuck into them. So Anne-Marie, let's do your song. Let's do When You Say Nothing at All. I know I've probably I'm jumping around a bit in terms of the requests, and I know I have some from yesterday to get to as well. Excellent. You like that, Quiva? That was based on the kind of the ukulele version, the Hawaiian guy. Glenn, we did different versions. Our versions were very different. I thought your version was excellent. I thought you really held the tune well. So yeah, that's my opinion. I'm glad you liked it too, Dara. Okay. So Anne-Marie from the Ennis Centre is a huge Boys Own, Westlife, all of that fan. So she asked for When You Say Nothing at All. It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I can never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Okay. Skipped over the big instrumental solo there, Anne-Marie. I hope that was okay. Glenn, I did see your video. I believe I commented on it. So yeah, keep them up. I remember you saying you were going to retire after it. I really hope you don't. Okay. Let's keep going, guys. We've got to keep the pace up, don't we? So let's do Lucky Man. Oh, I don't know. I'm that's on the edge of my memory, Sean. But I'll see if I can remind myself of it. I could probably do Bittersweet Symphony, but okay. But what were we doing next? And Westlife song for Grania. Sorry, I keep forgetting to talk into the mic. Let's do Uptown Girl, because I know there's a lot of people like that. You ready, Grania? What do you think? Uptown girl, she's been living in her uptown world. I bet she's never had a backstreet guy. I bet her mama never told her why. I'm gonna try for an uptown girl. She's been living in a white bread world as long as anyone with hot blood can. And now she's looking for a downtown man. That's what I am. And when she's walking, she's looking so fine. And when she's talking, she'll say that she's mine. She'll say I'm not so tough just because I'm in love with an uptown girl. She's been living in a white bread world. She's getting tired of all her high class toys and all her presents from her uptown boys. She's got a choice. Uptown girl, I can't afford to buy her pearls, but maybe someday when my ship comes in, she'll understand what kind of guy I've been, and then I'll win. And when she's walking, she's looking so fine. And when she wakes up and makes up her mind, she'll say I'm not so tough just because I'm in love with an uptown girl. She's my uptown girl. You know I'm in love with an uptown girl. She's my uptown girl. You know I'm in love with an uptown girl. Okay. Yeah. Looking forward to the matches again, guys. Okay. So I saw this. Did we have the Verve as a request there? I might. Oh yeah, I can do that one as well, Aisling. Don't worry. Yeah, we did that yesterday. What am I looking for? Now, let's see if I can find Sonnet was the one suggested for Mikey because it's poetry related. It's not here. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Do you know what I tell you what? Would that dedication keep? Because I only know the chorus. I'd have to go and learn the whole lot. Let me make a note of it for another time. But someone did Bittersweet Symphony. That's an interesting one because that's got a really weird time signature. Those chords are wrong. Big Yellow Taxi for Glenn. Okay. I'm just going to stop to answer Mikey's question. I'm completely cheating. I bring them up on my iPad here, my little my app. So I'm always cribbing off sheet music here. So if I've heard it, there's a chance that I can play it if I've got the music in front of me. But you've all heard me struggle. That's how it goes sometimes. Okay. Let's try this verve song, so because I know I think I can do this one. 'Cause it's a bittersweet symphony that's life, trying to make ends meet. You're a slave to money, then you die. I'll take you down the only road I've ever been down. You know, the one that takes you to the places where all the veins meet, yeah. No change, I can change, I can change, I can change, but I'm here in my mold. I am here in my mold, but I'm a million different people from one day to the next. I can change my mold. No, 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 no. Well, I've never prayed, but tonight I am on my knees, yeah. I need to hear some sounds that recognize the pain in me, yeah. I let the melody shine, let it cleanse my mind. I feel free now, but the airways are clean and there's nobody singing to me now. No change, I can change, I can change, I can change, but I'm here in my mold. I am here in my mold, but I'm a million different people from one day to the next. Can't change my mold. No, 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 no. put in the titles. I'm so sorry to Aaron. I'm going to have to apologize now. Okay, so how are we doing, guys? Let me just... Trevor, absolutely enable song at the end on a Friday. What could be better? Good choice. So let's do... what did we say we were going to do? Oh, yeah. David Gray, This Year's Love. Or Aisling. There we go. Okay. So we've got a nice big number of people watching. So welcome everybody. If you're a regular here, thank you for being here and joining in the live chat. If you're not a regular here, you're also very welcome. But just a reminder, if you're coming on the live chat and you have a username, please introduce yourself. Please let us know who you are. And please remember that this is a group for people from Enable Ireland, staff, friends and family. But we know we're in a public forum, so, you know, I know there are more people than that watching. But that's just a little disclaimer that I probably should make more often. People are generally quite nice, even the people who, you know, we've only had one or two interlopers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Aisling, here's your song. This year's love had better last. Heaven knows it's high time, and I've been waiting for my own too long. When you hold me like you do, it feels so right. Oh, now I start to forget, my heart gets torn when that hurt gets thrown, feeling like you can't go on, turning circles time again, cut like a knife. Oh, now if you love me, got to know for sure. 'Cause it takes something more this time, the sweet, sweet lies. Oh, now before I open up my arms and fall, losing all control, every dream inside my soul. When you kiss me on that midnight street, sweep me off my feet, singing, ain't this life so sweet? This year's love will never last. Had better last. 'Cause who's to worry if our heart gets torn when that hurt gets thrown? Don't you know this life goes on? And won't you kiss me on This year's love had better last. This year's love had better last. Okay. What have I missed? Big Yellow Taxi. Okay. So let's tell you what. Let's Jess wanted A Million Dreams. Glenn wants Big Yellow Taxi. And what else was there? 500 Miles and the Enable Ireland song. So we might have to run through those. What do you think? We'll probably go over. If you don't mind. But I don't like to leave requests hanging if I can help it. And we never got to the climb, but I could do with working on that a bit more, Dermot, if that's okay. And someone asked for Fleetwood Mac yesterday. My God, Orna, I just remembered. I'm not keeping up at all. But it can't be helped, I suppose. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Peppa. Okay. All right, Mikey. Thanks for dropping in. We'll see you on Monday. Have a really good weekend. I hope the weather picks up and you can enjoy your garden after all the work you've done on it. Okay. Wrong chords. Oh yeah. They pay paradise, put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go? But, oh yes, sorry, I am taking the bank holiday off. I just saw that, Nancy. Sorry, I totally forgotten about it, and I didn't want to forget. So no sessions on Monday. Sorry. Let's start again. Sorry, bit of housekeeping there on the fly. They pay paradise, put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? Pay paradise, put up a parking lot. They took all the trees, put them in a tree museum, and they charge all the people $1.50 just to see them. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? Pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Hey farmer, farmer, put away that DDT. Give me spots on my apples and leave me with the birds and the bees. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? Pay paradise, put up a parking lot. And late last night I heard the screen door slam, and a big yellow taxi took away my old man. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? Pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone? Pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Pay paradise, put up a parking lot. fucking loud. Okay. Well, thank you guys. I did forget about the bank holiday, so thank you, Nancy. That was a good call there. Let's keep going. I don't want to keep you too long, but I do want to get through these requests while we're all having fun. So Jess, this is for you. Well done on your singing job earlier on. That's definitely worth trying again. Oh, but I forgot. Thanks, Nancy. Okay, have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll knock out a few more before we go. I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, but call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. And every night I lie in bed, brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I dream of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, and every room inside is filled with things from far away. These special things are compiled, and each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. And every night I lie in bed, brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I dream of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, say you'll be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. We may be right, we may be wrong, but say will please bring me along to the world I see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. And every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I dream of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make. Okay. Guys, I'm tearing through them. I get your requests out while you're all saying goodbye. All right, Sarah. Everyone loves this one. When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. Hi, Mary. When I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver up, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door when I'm working. Yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for all the work I do, I'll pass on almost every penny on to you. When I come home, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. And if I grow old, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's growing old with you. Okay, bye everybody. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Da-la-da, da-la-da, da-la-da-la-da-la-da-la-da-da-da. You sing along, Stephen. Da-la-da, da-la-da, da-la-da-la-da-la-da-da-da-da-da. When I'm lonely, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. And when I'm dreaming, well, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. I'm gonna be the man who's coming home with you. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more, just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. I'm really squeezing them in. All right, Trevor. E-N-A-B-L-E, E-N-A-B-L-E. We are a community, a united family. Thanks, everybody. We have equal opportunities. I think we'll do the short version, Trevor, if that's okay, to promote our dreams, and we'll do the full version on Tuesday, okay? We all have hard times, but we can overcome with friends and family, working together as one. We are Enable Ireland. We are Enable Ireland. We are Enable Ireland. Bye, Richard. Bye, Peppa. We are Enable Ireland. Okay, Trevor, I might as well finish. What do you think? We go out into the air. We go everywhere. Respect us and accept us just for who we are. We all have hard times, but we can overcome with friends and family, working together as one. We are what can I say? Thanks everybody. Thanks, Trevor. I went. Sorry, Trevor. I went did the whole thing in the end anyway. But we'll do it on Tuesday anyway. Couldn't help myself in the end. Wanted to do a proper job of it. Thanks everybody. And thanks to everybody who's keeping the whole service going. Thanks to all the parents and all the staff and everybody. I think it's fantastic that we're all managing to kind of pull together. And not for much longer, I hope that we're all back to normal soon. Thanks everybody. I'm going to go catch my breath and I will see you all on Tuesday. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.